Dear friends, welcome to Know Thyself YouTube Channel. Good morning. Hope you're all staying safe and keeping well. I sincerely thank all of you who have subscribed to this channel and follow the channel. If you find the contents of the videos uploaded in this channel useful, please subscribe to this channel and click the notification or the bell icon so that you can be notified when a video is uploaded. Kindly share the videos with others or on the internet. In the last 3 episodes of Know Your Mind segment, in analyzing Eric Berne's model of human psyche, we elaborated on the parent ego state, child ego state, and the adult ego state in detail. In this episode, we briefly consider how we can show positive ego states in our behavior. Ego states can be compared to an archive cabinet with 3 drawers. The top drawer contains the parent ego state behavior patterns which you have scripted from your early growing up age. You show positive parent ego state behavior when you maintain proper boundaries, guide your interaction in a positive direction, and find ways in which you can nurture others. You can give others the needed security to make them feel safe and confident about what they are doing. For example, you find someone who works under you lacks confidence to carry out a project. You provide that person the needed help to succeed in accomplishing the project, thereby making him feel safe and secure. This is a positive parent behavior, as you give the person who lacks confidence the support they need as a good parent figure. The middle drawer is the adult ego state, and it contains all your thought processes, feelings, and behaviors appropriate to your age as an adult. You manifest your positive adult ego state behavior through your competence in dealing with the here and now situations. For instance, let us analyze the statement made by a company manager in a situation that went wrong. So, we have covered all the issues we are facing now and are clear on what challenges we must deal with first. Let's discuss who is going to take charge of the short-term issues and then come to a decision on how we ensure we don't get into this situation again. Agreed? This comment of the company manager is an example of a positive adult ego state behavior, as his comment shows a high degree of emotional intelligence and focused on answers and solutions to the company's present problems. The bottom drawer contains the child ego state behavior patterns, which includes all your patterns of thinking, feeling, and behavior you have learned and which have helped you to survive through your childhood years. You show positive child ego state behavior when you adapt, rebel, or play when necessary and in order to find the right way of going about in a given situation. For instance, you can adapt positively to looking left and right before you cross the road. This is a positive child ego state behavior that is adapted in the right way to deal with the situation of crossing a road with a heavy traffic. Just as the drawers in this analogy can get stuck, you may also get stuck with negative parent ego state behaviors and negative child ego state behaviors and may start overusing them in your interactions with yourself and others. Even though each of the ego states may have millions of possible behavior patterns, you tend to choose those patterns that brought rewards for you from an early age. Just as you may choose those file folders that contain data beneficial to you, so also you may continue to choose those behavior patterns from the ego states that were beneficial to you in the past and use them over and over again, even though they may not be necessarily appropriate for you in the given situation. For instance, if you are constantly using negative critical parent ego state behavior patterns, you may find yourself giving direction to people who don't need it or haven't asked for it. Or you may tell people constantly what they are doing is wrong and forget to appreciate and praise them for the good they have done. On the other hand, if you are overusing the negative, nurturing parent ego state behavior patterns, you may find yourself as a rescuer of others, offering help to people who are perfectly capable of doing things themselves, or you may be overprotecting people who just need to learn in a safe enough environment. When you are overusing negative adapted child ego state behavioral patterns, you may find yourself saying yes to things you actually don't agree with at all. By acting as a negative rebellious child, you exactly do the opposite and say no to everything in principle and start getting vindictive if you think you don't get enough attention. In order to manifest positive ego state behaviors in your interactions with yourself and others, you must free yourself from negative parent ego state behaviors and negative child ego state behaviors by saying no to them. Instead, you need to focus on free child ego state behaviors and positive adult ego state behaviors, both of which can bring you back to positive ego state behaviors in your interactions. Let us briefly consider both. You cultivating free child ego state depends on the quality of your upbringing and conditioning in the early years of your life. If you are acting from the free child ego state, particularly when your free child ego state behavior is guided by the positive adult ego state, you become spontaneous, intuitive, creative, intelligent, free-flowing, and innovative in your thoughts, feelings, and behavior. Free child represents a playful, spontaneous, and enjoyment-seeking part of human behavior from infancy to old age. The infant may receive enjoyment differently than an adult. A person, whether an infant or adult, throughout life plays, can be playful, or thinks playfully and joyously. This happens because of the free child. Thus, free child is the unspoiled and golden child ego state. It is part of your child ego state that is free from the influences of negative parent ego state and negative child ego state. Free child ego state will help you to get in touch with your needs in a spontaneous way. Similarly, when you are in the positive adult ego state, you are more open to discussion, more curious about knowing why people think and feel the way they do, ready to give yourself more time for sifting through data and information, more respectful of others' opinions and perspectives, manifest a willingness to collaborate with others, prepare to accommodate in dealing with others, and enjoy closer and healthy relationships. Hence, you employ your positive adult ego state to make decisions that will affect you and others in your everyday living, to solve problems in your working environment, to process and utilize data that are available to you from all the three ego states, and arrive at a desired resolution to the given situation. Thus, the positive adult ego state can help you to get in touch with what is really going on in the here and now, and help you to realize that the present situation may be different from what you expected and perceived from your parent ego state or child ego state. When this happens, you can make the right choice weighing the pros and cons of the different behaviors associated with all the three ego states. The positive adult ego state can help you to choose the option that fits best in the given situation, using the information from the free child ego state, thereby help you to meet your needs directly and in the right way. Thus, working together of free child ego state and positive adult ego state can help you to manifest positive ego state behaviors in your interactions with yourself and others. In the next episode, we will talk about how the three ego states interact with each other by considering the different types of transactions. Thank you for watching this video. Stay blessed until we see you again with another video.